Hello and welcome to forestdrift. This is my channel for my passion for the Japanese car culture and my Initial D collection. This is our September pickup video for our collection. This is probably one of our biggest hauls in terms of quantity, quality and rarity of items. Now we won't spend a lot of time on each item because we will be doing spotlight videos in the future. So for September, we decided that we wanted to boost our PS2 section of our Initial D collection. So we have a pretty decent PS2 collection for Initial D, but there was some things in there that we were missing. We knew we had to get them and we wanted to fill those gaps. So we used this month as the month to try and fill as many as we could. So one of the largest items for the PlayStation 2 collection has to be the Logitech wheel. Now this came from Japan off eBay. It came from a collector by what it seems. He had it complete, he had it all in bags, he had all the manual and he even had the sticker tape. Now that's normally what's missing from this. The box itself is in very good condition, a few dents on the corners. We got it with free postage to the UK as well, so this was definitely a great pickup to start off our month. So we were looking through our PlayStation 2 collection and looking at the games themselves, and we could see we were missing a couple of variant releases. One of the ones we were missing was the Asia release. Now this is a Japanese copy of the game released to the Asian market outside of Japan. So therefore it comes with an instruction manual in Chinese and English. We had to think slightly outside the box on this, so we actually went to ebay.hk for the Hong Kong website, and we could see that there was a single seller selling a copy of this. We reached out, asked him if he would sell it to us, and he had no problems with that, and he'd send us over a copy. So sometimes it's worth just asking the question. Even though they don't say they will post to the UK, just ask, because you never know. And as you can see, the copy turned up. It's missing the certification because of it being the Asian release, and if we open it up, you'll see that it's got a pull-out poster there which has got the Chinese and the English instructions on it. The serial numbers are different to the normal Japanese release, so that's a great win for the collection. So even though September was for PlayStation 2 collecting and to fill in those gaps, we did pick up a PlayStation 1 game. And what we got was the PS1 demo disc. Now there's only a handful of copies of these, and there's actually no video footage online to know what's on this disc. I own a copy, however, but it's sealed, so I wasn't going to open up that, and I wanted to be able to compare this disc to what was actually released. So we have now got a loose copy of this disc, and we will be doing a comparison video with this and the official release in future video. So our next lot all came from Zen Market. If you don't know, it's a proxy service which you can buy from Yahoo Auctions and Mikaro, and you build up a big box of items. They all come from individual users, and then they will bundle them up into one large box and send to you. That's what we did, and we're really excited to see what we've got in this box. So as we said, the focus of the month for September was the PlayStation 2. So literally we were on Zen Market every day, just typing in special stage, PS2, Sony PS2, Initial D, to see what comes up. Trying to track down all these little bits we knew that we had the logo on and that we wanted to add to the collection. So looking at our collection list, we could see there was a few CDs that we needed to get. We already had the Sega original soundtrack, but Super Eurobeat had released 2 CDs which had the special stage logo on. So those were 2 on the list that we needed to hunt for. So our first pickup was the Super Eurobeat Presents Initial D Special Stage Original Soundtracks. Now this is a 3-disc CD, and also it comes with a spine cover. That is included in the box, as you can see. And that was one of the stipulations in buying the CDs. We wanted to make sure that we got them with the spine covers. So that was another one ticked off, and as you can see, the logo's on the bottom corner. And the second CD is another Super Eurobeat Presents, and this one is the Special Stage Non-Stop Mega Mix. Also again, it's a single CD, and it will come with a spine, which is inside the cover. So that's all 3 now. In total CDs which bear the logo, so we've completed our CD collection for Special Stage. So now we go back to PlayStation 2 games. We got the Asian release earlier in the month. We had got that through from Hong Kong, and we looked through our list and we seem to be missing the best of version, which It's quite a common version, it's easily found. It's a bit expensive if you're buying it on eBay, however using Zen Market through Yahoo Auctions and Macari, it's really cheap. We paid about £8 for this. We got this. The only thing we did need to check was that the serial number, because it's unique serial number, we just needed to make sure the disc matched the serial number. It did. And that completes our PlayStation 2 Special Stage collection. We have now every variant of this release. So for the next item, it's a little bonus item we're going to do. Every time we order from Japan, we're going to add in a manga. Now, we don't have many of these. We want to get the complete set, obviously, because this is where it all started. So every order, we'll put one of these in. They normally cost a couple of pounds, and it's a nice way to steadily grow the collection of these without having to buy it in a large bulk and get stung on a lot of postage. So next month we should have number 3, and as I said, for a couple of pounds, it's always worth just adding it to the pile. So even though we'd completed our PlayStation 2 Special Stage, there was still a game on the PlayStation 2 which had the ID logo. And that is a novelty typing game, and it's titled Initial D Typing Limit Battle, Ryosuke Takahashi's Fastest Typing Theory. Well, that's what we think it's translated to. So this isn't only a hard game to get hold of, it's also very expensive. That could be to the lack of popularity, therefore the lack of sales. But there are 2 variants of these. There's 2 different spy numbers. They released this as a single game, and they also released it with a bundle with the keyboard, which is even more expensive, as you can imagine, and obviously the cost of importing is more. We can identify that this one was the right serial number. We check the serial number. We can also check the number on the disc. They match up, so we've got the single version. So then it's just hunting for the bundle version, which is going to cost. So the next item we got, and we're not going to be able to show it completely, we'll put some pictures up, and that's shop material for Special Stage. Now this is great because we've got no Special Stage material from the shop due to the age and due to people haven't kept it. We do know that this is official stuff sent through, however we've not got all the bits. We have photos which we can reference, and we can see that it was an incomplete set, but not having any, so we ended up buying this, and this is going to look great on our display. So shortly after we'd done the search for the shop material for PlayStation 2 Special Stage, we did a search and we found some Extreme Stage for the PlayStation 3. We never knew that this existed. We know some of the shop display material because we have some, and we have seen some pictures of some other, but this actual stuff I never had seen before. So we weren't really sure what we were buying. The pictures weren't too helpful, but we could see that what the basis was, it was shop material. You can see from the pictures how large this is. We ended up with TV surround, we ended up with some shop display parts, which you can see where they're slightly faded. But it was a surprise bundle. We weren't sure what we were expecting, and it was a great purchase. So we're happy with that, and that will add to our PlayStation 3 collection when we go on to focus on that in another month. So we thought we had saved the best till last, but looking at that PlayStation 3 Extreme Stage point of sale material, it's going to take a lot to top it. But however, if you've been following through the video, you will now know that we are 1 game away from completing our Initial D PlayStation collection. Well, we can now say we have completed our set. What we have now is the PlayStation 2 type-in bundle. It comes with the disc and the keyboard. The disc itself has a different serial number on. We've checked that, it matches. So we're able to now say we've completed this set. A set that we didn't think we'd get hold of because we know how hard this is to find, but we're able to find a box copy. The box is in very good condition and will look great on the shelf. So that's our September haul. We didn't expect to get as much as we did, to find not only the typing game single, but to find the bundle package as well in the same month. That's just remarkable. We did it, we went through our list and we completed it. We got the steering wheel. We were able to get the CDs and complete that set. We were able to get all the variants of the games. We were able to get some shop display material. And as we said, we got the type-in set as well. So that, as far as we're concerned, is the PS2 collection completed. Okay, completed. There is 5 items that we know we are missing, which we are trying to look for. So if you can help us, then please let us know. What are these 5 items? So the first item. Now, Hori released a memory card with a DVD case. We have the Takumi version boxed. We also have the Keisuke version of the memory card. However, we do not have this boxed. So we want to get this boxed just to sort of round off that part of the collection. So that's one item we're missing. Okay, so item 2 and 3. These are posters that we used in the shop to display the release of the game. Now, these weren't obviously officially licensed to sell out, so these are going to be harder to find. We have the PlayStation 3 one now, which we've picked up from this pick. So we definitely want to get one of these or both of them to display above our PlayStation. Okay, so the next item is the sleeve that would go on the shop to show the game's releases coming out and whatever pre-order bonus you get with this. I know this is going to be a hard item. I know they exist, but finding one and getting hold of one, either in a used condition where it's been folded and displayed, or whether it's brand new and still flat, we're going to be on the hunt for one of those. So that's going to be another not for sale item, but we hope to track that down coming soon as well. Okay, so the 5th and final item again is a shop display item. This was a cardboard box that they would put on the shelf for the GT Force wheel. Now, I don't know if it was due to space or premium or just a pre-release of it, where it showed the wheel, it showed if you got a pre-order bonus, what you would be picking up, and then you would either take this to the desk to pre-order, or it was just a matter of space saving. So that is all 5 items that we believe we're missing from our collection. But again, there's 2 items now that we can't confirm if are legitimately licensed. And those are 2 phone cards. Now, these phone cards are known to be given out with magazines and special promotions, but we can't find any evidence of them being licensed. They look legit, they've got the right artwork, they say special stage on them, but we can't find any means to say that they were officially licensed by Sega and that they have the permission to release them. So we've got these as a maybe. They both cost around £50 each, so it's a big gamble just to add them for our collection, especially if they're not legit. So if anybody can help us confirm whether these 2 are officially licensed, whether it's some sort of magazine advert or the magazine they came with, or a picture of one with more than just a card, it might have come in a sleeve, anything to prove that it was an officially licensed item, then let us know and we can pick these up. So for next month, we don't have a focus. I think we hit PS2 pretty hard this month. So we're going to let the bank balance stable out again before we pick the next section of our collection that we really want to do a focus hit on. We will, however, be picking up items. We will still be looking for those 5 items, trying to get confirmation on the other 2 cards as well if they were legitimate. If you or anyone you know has these items, or if you've got something special staged that we don't know about and that we've not seen, then please let us know. We'd be interested in picking this up from you, or at least we know it exists and therefore we can look for it ourselves. So thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed the collection haul, then please hit a like. That will help the channel. If there's any questions you have, then please comment below. We'll answer them if it's on what we've picked up this month, or any questions of what you can see in the background. Then comment below and we'll reply to those. And finally, if you want to keep up to date with the collection, then please subscribe to our channel by hitting the subscribe button. So until next month, don't forget, stay sideways.